Special presentation produced by VPN Foundation, Central Florida, benefiting art education for children.
We don't have any, but you're more than welcome to stay. Keep on moving.
I once had a stone soup with some cabbage in here.
I once had it with cabbage and beef, just like a king.
I'm telling ya. Check it out. Got the beef. Oh my god.
We've got some carrots.
Oh wow, who is this? Oh my gosh, thank you. You're welcome. Really. Once I had a stone soup with some great music as well. Anyways,
Caught me. That lens is too wide. I was hiding behind the fridge. It didn't work. So anyway, welcome to On Time Cooking Season 4, second episode of the Season 4. I don't remember what number. Anyway.
26.
Thank you. 26. So we are here with our musical master, John Dash Dixon. How you doing?
How you doing? Doing just fine.
Good.
I'm
And
26 too.
and Bernadette Brown.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm super as always.
Awesome. And we have our special guest today, Miss Jolynn Wright from the Coling Foundation. So happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So, and of course, Chef Hayley. So
Hello, welcome back everybody.
So what you going to be making for us today?
So tonight we are going to be getting down with some chicken fajitas and also watermelon margaritas. So it's a perfect summertime dish and I'm going to show you how to make it gluten-free as well. A lot of variations you can do with this dish. So, and pretty simple. We can do it in 30 minutes. I'm confident.
All right. Well, your timer is started, so I will let you do it.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. I already have my pan heated up with a little bit of olive oil. And I have some carrots chopped up here. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, carrots in a fajita? What? I would have thought the same thing too unless I've had it. This is actually an ingredient that's inspired by a restaurant back home. And they have the best fajitas I've ever had. They're called Pollo al Camino. And they put carrots in there, and they actually are so delicious, and they're my favorite thing. So after that, I started putting them in my fajitas.
Of course you did, Hayley.
I tried something, I like it. I'm like, I gotta do it now.
Let's do it. That's what
So
we're all
these are
about.
gonna take the longest to cook. So I'm gonna start with these and a little bit of garlic just to get started.
Sounds great. So you're gonna. So again, we're going to welcome Jolynn here. She's from the Coling Foundation, which I did introduce last week on Time Cooking. And Hayley, while you're doing that, let me ask Jolynn about the Coling Foundation a little bit. Tell us just a short little something about that foundation.
Well, I'm excited to announce that the Coling Foundation is opening up their doors August the 3rd. We're having a big event at Ruth Eckerd Hall. It's our first event, and it's to bring awareness of what we're doing here in Tampa Bay, but we're also very active in Kansas City, California, and New Mexico. So we focus on health and wellness, the arts, and education awareness.
That's super.
We're excited. We're going to party with the Black Monkeys. Kelly Rhodes is going to play the saxophone, and Melinda Womack's going to sing some jazz. So we're very excited. We hope everyone comes out and celebrates with us.
Come on over, visit the Coling Foundation to get your tickets to the most awesome event that you are going to go to during the month of August, and be prepared for fun and good music. I think he's going to be there. I'm not sure.
I think he's going to be in all white.
I think so.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Well, let's go back to Hayley here and go ahead, Hayley. What do we do?
All right, so right now I'm just going to be chopping up the rest of our ingredients to go in our fajita. So I'm just going to be chopping up one white onion and one red onion. I like to use both just because they're a little bit of a different flavor, gives you a little bit of variety, and it's also visually pretty appealing. So I'm going to go ahead and slice these up, and we're going to get ready to put those into the fajitas, but I also have some chicken in the fridge that I'm going to grab in just a moment. I marinated that in some olive oil, salt, pepper, lime juice, garlic, and a little bit of orange juice. Actually, that citrus is really going to help tenderize that chicken and make it nice and flavorful and juicy for our fajitas. So you can see these are just kind of softening up nicely. And I'm going to show you how to make a 4-ingredient watermelon margarita, and it's also gluten-free, so another awesome way to try and use alternative drinks that are not malted beverages in the summertime to stay gluten-free.
So we have Janice with us and Robert. Oh,
Robert,
love you. I think he might know Jolyn.
Robert Wright's my son. He's up in New York right now at Culinary Institute of America.
Amazing.
Watch out, Hayley. He's
Yeah,
gonna be coming for you.
Please give me some tips and tricks. I'd love. He needs to come cook with me. He needs to be a guest one night.
He would love to.
All right, so I am just adding my chicken into this pan because this is going to be the next thing that is going to take the most time to cook.
So cool.
Culinary school in New York.
Does that sound exciting?
That sounds so exciting.
Yeah, we'll get him on the show. We'll definitely have him come to our show here.
I've got a question for him if he's joining us.
Okay.
What is the best trick you've learned so far that I probably wouldn't know?
Okay, Robert. Here's a question from Hayley. What is the best trick you've learned so far in the culinary world? Share it with us, and I will share it with everyone else.
All right, so I'm gonna wait for this chicken to just cook down a little bit, make some more room in that pan. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started with chopping up some of these peppers because they won't take as long to cook down either.
Hayley, you're at the 24-minute mark. Gosh, how time flies.
It does fly, doesn't it?
So Hayley, where did fajitas come from? Like, we have some little facts here, but I just wondered.
You know, I'm gonna guess, because I always have them at Mexican restaurants, I'm gonna guess the fajita came from Mexico, because I've traveled a little bit in Central and South America and I haven't really seen them there. So I'm gonna guess Mexico.
Okay, well, history
guess?
gives credit to Mexican Ranch in West Texas, along the Texas-Mexico border. So you got it.
All right, all right.
You got it. That was awesome. The late 1930s or 1940s, by the way. So, and they usually made them with what's called skirt steak.
Yes.
I'm not going to ask you.
And you can totally go ahead and use red meat for this. As you know, I don't really eat a lot of red meat.
Right.
That's just a personal preference, but you could marinate the steak the same exact way and use it in the fajita dish, and it's going to turn out just as good.
We have Mary with us. Hello, Mary. Hi, Dash.
Oh, that's all right.
Dash says, hi, Mary. Hayley, Janice asked a question. What is she adding to the pan?
Right now, I'm going to be adding just a little bit of taco seasoning, actually.
Taco seasoning.
And you can use, I mean, your homemade. I've made homemade taco seasoning before, but honestly, the store-bought pretty much functions just as well.
So you have carrots in there and chicken,
garlic, olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Oil.
I'm gonna let this is just gonna take a little bit more to cook down. I'm actually gonna cook everything, the peppers and onions in a separate pan. I'm gonna combine them all at once, just because the chicken does take a little bit longer to cook. So I'm just gonna grab another pan and start getting that heated up while I'm chopping up the rest of my fillings.
It smells wonderful,
doesn't it? Now you know. Now you know.
That's why we always say the smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision, we say that all the time. You can't imagine that, that smell. It does. So wonderful. Okay, so do you have any questions for Hayley since your son is in culinary school?
I do have a question for Hayley. I want to know, how old were you when you started cooking?
I started cooking when I was pretty young. I actually still remember the first time my mom was like, all right, you're gonna pick out a recipe and you're gonna learn how to cook. I was like 10, I think. But my mom's a really great cook and she wanted me to be self-sufficient. My mom worked nights and stuff like that. So by the time I was like 14 or 15, you know, I could cook dinner when I was by myself with me and my sister. But I think it's such a great life skill. You can save a lot of money. You can cook, you know, you can be a lot healthier.
Exactly.
You can have dinner parties when you get older.
Absolutely, that's right.
Do you cook?
Oh, I cook. We all cook in my family.
That's amazing.
My mother wrote a cookbook, and my grandmother was a great cook, and we all love to cook.
And don't you feel like it's like a bonding thing, kind of? It's like
All
such
the
a
time.
creative thing too, but when you can pass it down from generation to generation, it has something sentimental too.
All the time. And we want to say hello to her mom, Myra. She's actually viewing from the other room. Hi, Myra.
Hello, Myra.
We'll get her on next time.
Yes. And my niece Kim,
And Kim,
who's
yes,
an
hi,
excellent
Kim.
cook also. She's the cooks the best greens in the state of Florida.
Well, she needs to come be a guest and show me.
Sounds great.
What is like your famous dish? Like, what are you known for in your family?
I like doing the exotic things. I'm the
Okay.
one that'll go out there and do something completely different. Fajitas is one of the dishes I love. But I like to do a lot of lasagnas, but I change it up. I'll put zucchini in there and all the colored peppers in there.
Sounds
but
great.
I love lasagna too.
We did an episode with the zucchini noodles, and that's such a great way to swap something out if you're trying to just be a little bit healthier. You want to go gluten-free.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we are at 20 minutes now, Hayley, so you're doing fabulous, actually.
So I have all these pretty much ready, so I'm just going to start putting these in the second pan that I have heated up with some olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my onion.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here.
We do get to taste it once you're finished.
Of course, yes. That's why
I would be tortured if we were here and I couldn't taste it.
that's why I'm always cooking like huge batches here.
Not be friendly with it. We're friendly here.
Yeah, I mean that's why you always see me cooking a lot, like big batches on the show, is because we do cook for the whole crew.
Yes.
So again, if you want to come visit and never watch,
Awesome.
That's right.
it's an added bonus. I like to think so, at least.
I think we should come at every event.
Absolutely. You just invited yourself. You just, that's super, right?
Yes.
I love it. No, it always smells good. We always have fun here. Anyone who would be interested in doing any kind of guest visit with us, you know, to go ahead and email us or message us at VPN Studios On Time Cooking, please. And don't forget to share us and love us. And don't forget to rate us at the end of this show, 1 to 5. So you can go ahead. You already got a 5, by the way.
From who?
Yeah.
From the pirate.
Oh, I love the pirate.
Yeah.
And his wife.
He's
They're
so
the best.
good. Susan and Scott. Yes, they're fabulous.
I know them as the pirate, though.
Yes, I know. He's been a guest on our show now, and he's doing another show here. Yeah.
I definitely want to come back between the music and the food and the smells. It's a great experience. It is.
Yes.
So how did you get involved in this foundation? Did you start it, or how did this all begin?
I did not start it. In fact, my mother started the foundation, Myra Balcom. My parents were very active back home. We're from Kansas City, Kansas originally.
Okay.
And we did a lot within the community, and this is just something that's near and dear to her. We are here and we want to do the same things here in Florida. So it was her dream to bring the foundation to help just cover some of the needs that are not being met within the community.
That's awesome.
There's a lot of those needs.
It is.
There's a lot of those needs.
It's a lot.
And that's the thing is, like, I see all these classes being cut, and like I still remember in high school we had like home ec, and we like have some basic cooking backgrounds, and I have nieces now, and like they don't
do it.
No.
So it's a wonderful foundation, and VPN Foundation also, and On Time Cooking is one of the shows that we're bringing to encourage those who want to follow culinary arts or any kind of arts and so forth. We want to encourage them at the VPN Foundation also. So we're looking for someone to grab onto our foundation here and maybe come to one of the episodes here of On Time Cooking. That'd be super.
It would be.
That'd be fun.
It's such a need too to have so many choices. There's so many people that have certain dietary needs now.
Right.
That the industry is growing because there's so many additional needs out here that are just, people need help and they need choices, so they don't get bored eating the same thing all the time.
Exactly. And that's actually one thing I would definitely encourage all of our viewers is to let me know if you do have any dietary restrictions, because we can definitely incorporate that or do an episode. I know we've done the gluten-free, but I know a lot of people are dairy-free. I know that there's a lot of other food allergies that exist.
Nutritional. And we do, and Hayley, I do want to mention, and I apologize to Mary, she had gotten back to, she'd love to see gumbo made, so I'm going to share that, Mary, with you. I didn't see it last week, I apologize, but I'm sharing it now, so we'd like to see some gumbo.
I think I need to come back for the gumbo.
You're coming back.
You know, I can honestly say, I have never made gumbo before.
Wouldn't that be
So,
fun?
I'm from up north. I feel like gumbo's not really like thing. And
this will be a good challenge. I like it.
Is a good gumbo maker, has a great recipe. Let us know, or come visit us.
Yes.
You come cook.
Yes.
What about you, Dash?
Oh, talking about gumbo.
You always talk about it.
No,
Can you perform?
Can I what?
Can you perform and cook?
No. I can perform, but I can't cook.
But you can eat.
If I get my mother to come down, she'll throw down.
Oh, I love it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, she can make some fun.
Oh, that would be so fun, wouldn't it? We're almost at the half mark here, Hayley. We're almost at 15 minutes. So.
Awesome.
Yeah. And your mom is here, by the way. Hi, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny. See you in like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh, how exciting. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to have our halftime mark coming here now. Already halfway through.
I cannot believe that.
Go, Hayley!
That's
right.
More guests. She is our spokesperson for this season, so she's going to be showing off some of the free giveaways we have this season, which is the Black Honky, CD. All you have to do is just comment who's your favorite character in the show, and then Bernadette will pick.
No, you can't say I'm your favorite just for that. Can't do it. It won't work.
She's in control.
Anyway, how's it going?
It's going great, honestly. This is such a fun, simple meal, so I'm not stressed. I don't feel the time constraint yet.
I see people going today, so that's good. Oh, and before I forget, actually, we got our first donation.
Thank you! That's so exciting!
Thank
And
you.
to our first donor, who happens to be Katrina, you will be getting a free t-shirt.
Awesome. Yay, thank you.
So anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop hogging time. I'm going to take my friend Julia with me.
We already have a winner, by the way.
And who is that?
Janice, and she said Hayley was her favorite.
Yes,
Thank
Hayley.
you, Janice. Without Hayley, we couldn't do the show.
That's my Puerto Rican mom.
Oh, hey. Well, you just got a fabulous CD going to you, Janice. So, okay, Scott, we already know your answer, Scott.
Thank you for your donation.
We know it's
got
Dash.
you a t-shirt for On-Time Cooking.
So
and also we are matching
Scott
your
gets a
generous
CD.
contribution 100%
You got it, Scott. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. I love it. Yeah, it's so fun. Let's do your solo. We're going to hear some great music now for you, Scott. awesome. Thank you. Sounds really good.
Thank you.
That's right. How long do you guys hang out in the studio? A while, Janice. We eat. We eat. That sounds so refreshing and cool, right? Yeah, it does. It does. Well, Hayley, you've got about 11 minutes here. So.
Okay, and we're back.
Yes.
I didn't even realize we were back. My bad. I'm like getting in the zone.
Absolutely. We're ready to go here.
All right, I'm just gonna do one quick thing before we get started with these watermelon margaritas. I'm just gonna add a little bit of taco seasoning to some water, and then what I'm gonna do is just reduce it, put it in the pan, and turn down the heat and cover them, just to really infuse it with that kind of spicy, not spicy, but flavorful, I guess.
Okay.
Spicy is the wrong word to use.
Okay.
Fajitas aren't really spicy. You can make them as spicy as you want, but definitely a kid-friendly meal too, I feel like. You can kind of sink those vegetables in there, make them look like tacos.
That's right.
Definitely easy to lighten them up. You can serve them on lettuce instead of tortillas.
You're right. Absolutely.
And then the leftovers are great toppings for salads. So if you meal prep, like if you work a lot and you're trying to make lunches ahead of time, this is a great meal that you can heat up throughout the week and it heats up well.
Exactly.
And you can do different variations so you don't get sick of it.
Gosh, that smells so good. It's wonderful. Yes, Scott, margaritas, you heard correct.
But not with rum.
Not with rum, because he's not here.
All right, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit in here.
I know, I knew you'd like it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. There's a lot going on at 30 minutes. Hayley does a fabulous job. Isn't that nice? We have never heard from Robert about his little trick of the trade, so I'm not sure. So
I just turned those down. I added that liquid, and we're just gonna kind of let those simmer and really cook down with that flavor. So next, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make a 4-ingredient margarita. So you're gonna just need some fresh watermelon, and we are actually gonna strain this after. So we're just gonna put some of that in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add the juice of 1 lime, and we're gonna add the alcohol after. So we don't have to worry about that quite yet. So I'm just gonna add the juice of 1 lime.
I love that. My God,
And this is such, I mean,
all the juice in it. Love it.
and you can honestly just do this without the alcohol, and it's a really delicious juice.
I bet
Yeah.
it is. I bet it is.
I like to add mint sometimes too.
I like mint. I love mint. Absolutely, that's me together.
And then I have a little bit of agave. So agave is a good alternative to sugar. It's natural. It's kind of like,
Hey, do you need help?
8 minutes.
I'm actually okay right now.
Okay, cool. If you need help, call me, I call Julie, and we help you, right?
All right. So then I am just gonna go ahead and pop this lid on. You really don't need any liquid because there's a lot of water content. I think I read someplace that water.
90% or something like
Yeah.
that.
So
Exactly.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this on my blender and give this.
So hydrated. Very wonderful. And this time of year it's so sweet. Oh.
So far. So I'm going
Gonna
here.
mix this up a little bit.
We've got a 5, a 5, and a 5. All right. Got it.
There we go.
It does. It is super.
That would have been.
So you're gonna get something that looks like this. So really simple. We're gonna blend the rest of this up in a second for the rest of the crew.
You're at 7 minutes, Hayley. A little over, so gonna keep you on time here.
And then I like to strain it just because I don't want the pulp in here.
Right.
Sometimes it can just kind of alter the taste, I feel. So I'm just gonna go ahead, start straining this out a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit, and I'm just gonna give my chicken a stir. It's cooking down real nicely, getting infused with all that flavor.
Oh, delicious. Soaking it in.
Thank you. We have another 5. We're getting some 5s going on here. I am on it. Another 5. We gotcha. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Then to get real fancy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a fancy cup.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I always forget where the fancy cups.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
That's nice. I like it. There you go.
And I'm just gonna wet the rim a little bit.
Why are you doing that, Hayley?
Because I'm gonna dip this in salt.
I thought so.
Margarita.
I was thinking of that.
That was a
That's what
little-
I thought. Yes.
When I used to bartend, you know,
Yeah,
use sugar.
that's right.
Well, did you know that Monday was National Margarita Day?
No, I didn't, because I would have celebrated.
missed it.
I would have known.
We missed it. We celebrated with a girlfriend of ours.
Oh no.
And one of the chains had margaritas for $1.
Oh no.
So
we
we were
missed
there.
it.
It was a big day.
Oh, I bet it was.
Uh-oh, we got a red cup.
I'm just getting some ice.
Solo cup. That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and then fill this bad boy up with some of
That's
that.
5 minutes, Hayley.
All right, perfect timing so
Oh,
far.
I've been corrected. It was National Tequila Day.
Okay.
Wow.
Too many margaritas.
That's why she forgot. She got it
I
wrong.
knew it was a key component of margaritas.
And I'm just gonna add a shot of tequila in here.
Oh my dear.
And then this is all strained out.
You're so funny.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this
Doesn't that look so pretty?
in, and I'm just gonna top it off.
Yes. That's beautiful.
And we will definitely be making some more of these after the show is over.
Yes. So remember, anyone, if you are interested in being a guest on On Time Cooking, please contact On Time Cooking and let us know.
I'm gonna just set this aside for Vaughn.
Beautiful.
Oh, for fun.
I mean, unless somebody else wants to try it.
You need 2 straws. Remember the 2 straws. You need 2
That's
straws.
true.
2 straws. No, because only 1 shot. Scott. Yeah, we always have 2 people take, so Hayley and Vaughn can taste it together. Yes.
Oh, I was gonna give it to you too.
Okay.
Oh, I'm game.
Listen, okay.
I'm game.
We've not done this. You ready?
Well, you guys can be
here we
the
go.
taste testers for that. Vaughn can be the taste taster for.
Oh,
No one
that's
else is
delicious.
getting this.
Oh, Hayley,
It's so
that's
easy.
delicious.
This is so
It's
good.
so refreshing.
I'm glad you like
Oh,
it.
that's delicious.
That makes me so happy. And who doesn't love a margarita with like a Spanish style, Mexican style dish?
Oh, that is yummy.
Like
So if I have time,
We gotta do it.
start.
It's absolutely delicious. It's heavenly.
Oh,
Isn't that good?
yes. Oh, yes. I'm gonna start making those.
So now we have a lot of people wanting to be a guest on the show. No.
Yes, I'll bartend for you too. All right, so you can use corn tortillas for this, and it will make it gluten-free.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
Oh, that is so yummy.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and strain some more so I can make Vaughn one when he comes.
Oh, Vaughn, this is so good.
Keen habits. We need to finish that bottle. I don't want any.
We are not finishing a bottle of tequila on a Wednesday night. That will not be happening. I have to work tomorrow.
We have to work tomorrow. We all have to work tomorrow.
What is Bobby? We need to.
Only
What
I
type of
drink for
tortillas do you
Auntie.
prefer, sir?
Oh, that
Kim,
is so
only
good.
one drink for you, Auntie.
I will give you one of each then.
She knows me. She knows I'm a cheap date. One and I'll be driving off the road.
Oh my goodness. Hayley, you're a little over 2 minutes right now.
Okay.
So here we go.
So here we go. I'm gonna do one of each tortilla so he gets a little bit of variety, and I'm just gonna lay down a little bit of sour cream on each one first.
Cheers.
Oh, that is so good.
Let me see this here.
I'm ready.
And I will put some hot sauce out for him in case he wants it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take a little bit, and I just kind of like to lay a little bit of sour cream down at the bottom so it doesn't kind of all spill out. We're we're gonna add some chicken and carrots. And I found with the trick with fajitas is you don't want to put too much of one ingredient because they fill up real fast.
So we're a minute 30. Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Presentation.
it
The
smells
colors
so
with
good.
the carrot in
That's
there.
what it is, the colors.
Pops the pink color. I love the pepper colors.
It's very, very good. Very nice.
Go ahead and add some of these, which cook down perfectly.
Oh, yes.
I imagine having that lid on there helps that steam.
Yes,
right.
and I feel like it just kind of infuses all the aromatics and also the flavors.
That looks so good. Oh my.
Right, and I feel like I should do these open faced just so he can kind of pick them up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some avocado. Get those healthy omega-3s in there.
Yes.
And also, you know, really, I love the flavor
The
of
avocado is
avocado.
super healthy.
They're so good for us.
Very good. Very healthy for you.
Yes, the oil is one of the best.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and just top this with a little bit of cilantro.
Yes.
You're at almost 30 seconds here. You did beautifully.
I just need to
Oh
clean my
golly.
plate
So we'll put a different straw in here now for Vaughn to
for Vaughn to
taste.
try. Okay.
Or maybe
You know what?
no
That
straw.
makes it easy.
Yes, that's
I'll
the
put
easy-
some hot sauce out for him. I need to garnish my plate just a little bit.
That's beautiful.
It really looks good, Hayley.
Am I forgetting anything?
I don't think you are. It looks great.
10 seconds.
Look at that. We're good. This is beautiful.
All right. And
Okay,
so what did you guys think of the margarita?
Oh,
That's what I think.
it's a winner.
That's what I
I
think.
heard my name in the form of a bell.
Hello.
Oh, wait, hold on. Photographer, would you like to come
Yes,
take a photo
please.
before I taste it?
Please do.
Photo away.
That's a beautiful,
Beautiful
presentation,
photographer.
too.
This is our wonderful show photographer.
You nailed that one.
I'm glad.
Perfect, my turn.
Your
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
They're both the same or they're different?
I just used a different tortilla for each one, so you had some variety, so you could try each one. Because I see that
Fork.
there's 2 different options.
Are they
fork?
both corn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta kind of figure that out.
And there is hot sauce if you want it, but I know you don't like hot food, so.
That's not hot sauce though.
Well, Cholula's like,
It's like spicy ketchup.
it's like I don't know. I love Cholula. It's not Tabasco.
Not like
What's your favorite hot sauce? That is a great topic.
I think you asked that
Did
once before.
Did I? I can't remember.
You did ask that once
People,
before.
yes, like if people like Cholula, they like
certain
Cholula,
hot
nothing
sauce,
else.
like red hot. Like some people will only have Louisiana hot or red
There's
hot.
tons
Yes.
of different ones too.
He's a specific one, if I remember, right? About your hot
I
sauce?
think he is.
Take it easy.
Okay,
I'll take it.
so for originality,
Okay.
I can speak English.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a 5 because I've never had a carrot in a fajita before.
Okay.
And I'm really partial to carrots. So.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yay. Okay.
I don't want to talk with my mouth full. I'll say 4.5 on plating.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's just
It's just
what it
tacos,
is,
or
you know.
fajitas.
And taste. Let me try one of the chicken breasts.
Yeah. That chicken's done well.
Tender,
I can see that.
flavorful.
Tender, juicy, yeah.
I wish it had just a little more flavor.
A little bit more.
A little bit more, so I'm gonna give you a 4.5.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
see here. I'm not sure which camera to look at. That's okay. What is that?
I've
That's
got
5,
some-
4.5, and 4.5.
But I've got
Something
some
around
ratings
4.5,
from here.
So.
But I've got some ratings from here too.
Okay.
So I've been doing them
What
and
does the
took yours
public
down
say?
4.85.
I will take it happily.
4.85.
You didn't even get to try the margarita yet.
So, what was your
It is delicious.
your final rating?
4.85.
4.85. So,
Yes. Yes.
and then Vaughn, person who drinks alcohol. Hello.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Oh, she's like, I do. Can we get a secondary judge on the alcohol?
I would pay the here around $10 for this dish. So
I'll take it.
There you go. Perfect. It smells so good.
And it's healthy and light, refreshing.
It is. No one's around to help, but you ladies like this, right?
Very.
Say I don't drink, otherwise I would.
I don't either.
But
Oh yeah,
you can taste your.
That's a pot.
But anyway, I'll stop rambling. That was it. Thank you all for watching. And why don't you close the show out?
Alrighty, thank you so much to everybody who joined us this week. We love having the interaction with you guys, so thank you so much. And definitely give us a thumbs up, like us, recommend us, come visit us. We definitely would love to have you guys come be our guests. I'll bartend and cook for you, so it doesn't really get much better than that. But until next week, we will see you next week on Wednesday. Thank you again, and we love you.
Bye. Thank you. Good night.
Who wants the rest of it? I will.
We gotta let Vaughn have some.